pull talking about the OP heroes.
TNC Predator.
Like strong. Oh no, sorry.
Alchemist.
Necroforce is banned. My bad. Oh, Alchemist.
Okay.
Alchemist can clear the illusions when you have Radiance.
Is
And
this a
yeah,
good
acid.
Timbersaw game for TNC?
I don't know. I'm not too big of a fan of the hero. It's okay against Alchemist.
10 seconds.
Can beat him in the lane.
I mean, you have Alchemist, Tiny, and ET as strength heroes, melee.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe I think I'd rather have Lina. Gives us because they don't. It gives them like enough damage to keep killing the Elk.
Templar Assassin is it.
Choose your hero.
Tia as well.
TA into the Acid Spray.
Yeah, Tia, but Tia actually will synergize better because of all the minus armor they have right now. The Howl of Terror, Riptide. They can kill Roshan easily. They have a lot of minus armor to kill the Elk. And TA is going to be able to beat the Elk in the lane. So obviously the Elk... It's Zinq again, so Zinq is going to go to the jungle again. But this time it's with the Elk. He's going to farm. So this guy is the professional jungler here in their team. He always plays the jungling heroes.
He knows the pattern, man.
And ZYD, he was playing mid the last game. So all their calls are like swapping around.
Yeah, they are. And this is a patch to do it, right? Like, there's no lanes. Like you said, just
But
3 cores.
they do have the
10
Lich. Yeah.
seconds remaining.
The Dota right now is just 3 lanes, 3 cores. You have a stun, you don't have a stun, it's not that important. So Lich is going to be able to deal with the minus armor, with the ice armor. Somewhat. I have to say, I think I kind of like overall Serenity's lineup more.
Okay.
I think they have like more options to win the game. Like even if they don't do well, they have a lot of like ways of coming back. They have very strong team fight. ET, Lich, and Gyro. Alchemist can farm really quickly in the jungle. They have really good Aghanims upgrade with the Lich and the Gyro. Even ET's Axe upgrade is... It's okay. It's not bad. The disarm is nice. But I think overall, TNC, they are going to look for stomping their lanes. They have to stomp their lanes. The Mirror Naga, I expect the Mirror Naga to put a lot of pressure on the Gyro. Gyro, is it going to be a Gyro Lich? Or I prefer Gyro, Elder Titan, and Lich Tiny.
I feel like
this is the lanes I want.
It almost doesn't matter which one they're up against, right? Riptide and the range right click is going to be so much pressure. Well, we'll see.
Let's see. But who would you rather put in that lane? That's the question. Wait, what?
Prepare
It's like
for
out
battle.
safe lane. What the heck? So it's Tiny mid?
Alk safe lane to jungle. Is that the plan?
No. Who's mid? Wait, who is mid?
ZYD, the Tiny.
Okay, so he's just going for, I guess Tiny's mid chart.
Okay.
So Gyro Lich again. They like this lane. Yeah?
Is this idea is like...
Because you deny the creeps, you pull the wave back, then you flat cannon and push the wave up. Is this like their concept of the lane? Man, is this 2 players again, and then he goes jungle.
That's what I'm saying. You got the Alchemist who's gonna lane here for like 2 minutes. He gives up first blood.
Maybe that's actually the way they play now. Have some guy that can lane then jungle.
Normally.
30 seconds.
I don't know, man. Maybe that's actually... We laughed about it the last game. Maybe it's actually their plan all along. Because they're doing the same thing this game. Learning something new every game.
Alright, we're gonna see a fight for the rune. Uh-oh.
Alchemist wants the runes.
That's a dead lich. Body block, Fairy Fire, maybe not so dead. Tim's still aggressively coming in. Tim's just going for the rune steal. He's gonna get it. Alright, nicely done.
2 apiece still.
Okay, ZYD. No more magic missile. Alright. Got away with murder. Unfortunately, that's your mid player getting a lot of his regen burned out.
But important to get 2 runes if you have Alchemist.
Yeah. Alchemist actually even got it with the Grievous Greed skill. Courier snipe though. Cuckoo.
He just wants to die.
Oh, seriously? Okay.
Radiant structures are fortified.
No way.
ETL. So I guess, but this lane this time is not that bad because the last game it was the Wraith King Undying. The Venge Mirana is not as strong as the Wraith King Undying, and ET can somewhat with the Stout Shield use the Spirit, tank, absorb, trade. Don't think we'll see a jungling Alchemist. He's gonna be able to farm in the lane.
Cuckoo doing a good job blocking the big camp. You see a lot of ET players trying to stack it and then run
Get
his
damage.
spirit.
Yeah, through. Oh, 66 damage. You're not trade, but
Arrow's gonna
They
be there
kill
at the
him.
right click, and PYW gonna give
he
up
has
the
a
first blood.
He actually had a stick. He had a chance to, but he's gonna force out the lead. He's still dead anyway.
Yeah.
But he took some damage, so Alchemist was able to farm, get last hits. Very important in the first few waves, and it wasn't first blood, so it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, it still matters, but they got a trade-off. Alchemist was able to farm a wave of creeps there, and it's gonna pull the wave. Reasonable stuff here for Serenity's safe lane, and for GGG and XCJ and the Lich and Gyro, they are once again dominating their lane. This is kind of expected again from the Lich lane once again against the PL.
Cuckoo trying his best to disrupt the pull, but PYW getting it right
This
back.
lane is gonna become really bad. They get the pull, and oh my god, this PL is gonna have a hard time once again. Mirana is not exactly out CSing the Elk. At top, Elk has 12 CS right now, going to be 13. TA is 10 to 4, Tiny's 10, like middle is even, draw.
Yep.
And the side lanes are going Serenity's favor.
And you did say TNC needs to dominate the lane, right?
Yeah, if they don't dominate the lane, it's going to be really hard for them because Serenity has much better team fight with their heroes.
Serenity seems to be really getting away with this lane.
Yeah, they have to dominate the lanes, get their good timings on the BKB, take fights, and try to snowball from there. If they're not winning the lanes, that's going to set back their BKB timings, especially on the TA, which is going to need the BKB and the Mirana as well this game.
CYD running very low on regen, but we'll have a bottle coming in. We've been seeing a lot of different builds coming out from the Tiny, but one big consistency is generally maxing Avalanche. Arrow not going to connect off of the magic missile.
Who I saw someone max toss. I think it was Nana from Mineski. He actually max toss when he was playing mid Tiny previously.
And that's considered to be somewhat irregular, right?
Yeah, some is hybrid, like 2 stun, 1 toss, 2, 3 grab for a mid lane Tiny. So I'm not sure which is the best one. Seems to be like player preference and also matchup based, like depending on who you're laning against.
Hey, look, Xinq's in the jungle again, but Cuckoo. They have the magic missile, but they don't want to fight through the acid spray.
ET is not a guy that you want him to farm the lane though. He's not gonna buy a blink and do stuff.
Yeah, he's securing the lane for him. Last sitting under the tower.
Oh, he has a Basilisk. One help.
Yeah, I guess he just wanted the early armor, which is fine.
So you push out the lanes, get level 2 faster.
He's actually upgrading it to the full
Aquila.
Aquila, yeah.
Just the armor, stats for the lane. It's a great item. For damage, some HP, armor.
Pretty much an auto buy for any agility hero, and you see other non-agility heroes also buy it. Just
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, when the non-agility heroes are buying it, it means the item is way too good for the value.
yeah.
Oh, this is not going too well for TNC, the silence, but mid lane, good news, armor is starting to pull ahead against the Tiny.
And this is where TA really takes over. You get level 6, you get the traps, and all of a sudden you can put a lot of pressure.
That's when you see both sides bring sentries.
It's like a sentry war battle.
Sentries to mid lane. Runes are coming out. PYW gonna get stunned up.
Okay.
Throws the stomp only onto Cuckoo.
Long and snare coming in here. TNC will pick up this kill. Magic Stick, kind of a waste, unfortunately.
But this is why he's here in the lane. He's supposed to here to, you know, make sure this kind of stuff doesn't happen to the Elk.
Yeah.
And they still get 2 wins. XCJ on the lane is going to secure that for his team, and more importantly for the Alchemist. This ET is just like, you know, even if he dies, it's like, whatever. He's there to tank the gang, tank the damage, whatever you want to call it. secure the lane for the Alchemist to farm. And hopefully stacking. Let's see. Will they actually have stacks as well? When did he actually do the stacks?
Maybe he
Oh
used his
my.
spirits to stack.
Yeah, earlier.
This is some high skill stuff, and that's
This
gonna
is-
benefit.
This is some support player, man. Oh,
Yeah, he's look at that gold. It's bumping him up fast.
Okay, they did not punish the jungling Zinq the last time. They have to punish him this time. He's an elk. It's even worse.
All right, Cuckoo gonna be dropping
Stack?
wards.
He wants to stack?
No, there's no way he could get off stacks. As Cuckoo's just okay. This is kind of what they wanted to do last game, right? With the storm, just disrupt him.
ET is coming in, and the traps will help them
Yep.
control the jungle.
Sentry ward is available, and there is already a sentry
Radiant
placed by.
structures are
Yeah,
fortified.
watch
Armel.
Cuckoo. Where is he going to place the next one? I was just going to gank. You're going to ward both sides of the jungle, as I mentioned time and time again. So you know where's this Alchemist farming. Yep, two sides warded. Done. One ward in each jungle right now for TNC. Sam H is pressuring the tower with the siege creep. That's what he should be doing. PYW is not a tiny this time.
Securing the farm for himself.
Okay, things are starting to look bright for TNC.
And Serenity trying to protect that tower, but that tower is going to take quite a bit of damage. Nice pull away here by Tims. Unfortunately, Sam H, I don't know how much damage you could tank from the tower, but just enough. The siege, the
look.
next wave comes.
Look who found Cuckoo. ZZZ. Cuckoo is trying to...
Arrow's going to be there. They're going to get the kill on the top lane. PYW is going to go down.
Dire's
And
top
just as you
tower is
mentioned,
under attack. Dire's structures are
Cuckoo
fortified.
going down as
He
well.
was trying to scout and look for the look for the Alchemist. But now Zinq went to top lane. He's gonna try and TP out.
Arrow, ooh, hard to find that angle in the middle of everybody.
But TNC doing a good job to follow up the Alchemist, which I retreated into the jungle, pressuring him.
Ooh, nice juke away here by
Slowing
Tims.
him down.
ZYD gonna go down to the mid lane to Arm
Oh,
now.
it's a solo kill?
Yeah,
That's big.
solo kill, yeah.
That's huge.
TNC really punishing Serenity now. They're doing a very good job invading the jungle, dropping the aggressive wards like you mentioned. One here, one here. Not really letting... you see a double stack attempt, but Cuckoo's going to be there trying to break things up.
Oh, they got
Tim's
both.
coming in, big Riptide. Didn't really KS too many, but they're definitely stealing the
Dire's
experience.
middle tower is under attack.
There is just so much fighting in here in the jungle so early on.
There must be
Cuckoo trying to last hit. We'll get the big alpha wolf. But he's gonna get punished for that. Maybe this is doing a little bit too much of it.
Team says TP. It's okay.
That was an angry tree throw. Get out of my jungle, dude. Get off my lawn. And all of this pressure really has freed up PL to start free farming on the bottom side. Has pulled away the Lich. Net worth-wise, Alchemist is leading. No surprise there, but PL third on his team.
Tower deny, maybe? Top lane?
Oh, nicely done here by
He
Zinq.
still got the deny. Gosh. Professional jungle, professional tower denier. Thank you. Well, at least he's not at high level, like you mentioned. They stole some of his levels. The level is actually a huge deal because for Elk, more points in acid means you farm a lot faster. It's actually technically still slowing him down somewhat.
Very aggressive gank here with Armel. No Blink or Desolator finish just yet, but they just don't want to leave this Alchemist free farming. They have a ward here, seeing the farm. Zinq very low, but instead they're going to go for PYW. But this is, to me, like a pretty okay kill to give away if you're Serenity, because
He's the tank anyway.
yeah.
He tanks the gank, but still, them moving in here means that the Alchemist can't farm this area, so he has to move away.
Especially if Cuckoo could get the last hit on these two big range creeps. They are just taking the farm in the jungle.
Yep, this is what
Dire's
they
top tower is under
were lacking in the last rune. 10 minutes rune. You see Elder Titan desperately trying to secure the runes, and he is going to get... Man, PYW is the man. He tanks the gang, he secures the runes.
Dire's structures are fortified.
This is the kind of support you want.
Gonna see a double damage here as well. Is he gonna pick it up for himself? Gonna leave it for ZYD, who has the bottom.
3 sentries on Oxygen.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He has to use the spirit to scout it out. But the ward has already been there long enough.
Yeah, it's been there 4 or 5 minutes.
It's already worth. And they have like another new ward around the Ancients area to control that area. So TNC so far still doing a much better job at controlling the vision and having eyes on the jungle on the enemy team. And as you mentioned earlier, PL has been given a lot of space to recover.
Okay,
No
Moonlight
thanks to his team.
Shadow being initiative. Smoke's gonna get broken immediately by Tims. Very nicely done. They dropped the sentry expecting the Moonlight Shadow, but
Radiance is almost done. Another
Savage
2 minutes.
rotating middle.
Oh, they know there's a ward here. They saw the camp being blocked. So Serenity is almost on to their first, oh never mind, mid lane. PYW, can he save ZYD?
Yes, he can. He will tank one for the team, though. And yeah, he's gonna die. Nicely done, once again.
Yeah, GGG wants to go in. He has no TP. I don't think he's going to be able to get out of this.
There's Ensnare available. Ensnare's gonna fly out. Arrow's gonna hit. And that should be yet another easy kill for TNC. Double for Armel. Desolator will be finished after 1 creep.
Yep, Serenity with the elk behind in net worth. That is not a good sign. As for TNC, that is a good sign for them. Armel has his Deso completed, like you mentioned.
Dire's
So
middle tower is under attack.
that's going to open up Roshan for them.
Dire's
Riptide,
structures are fortified.
Howl of Terror, a lot of minus armor to allow them to do it.
And look at the amount of investment. Triple ward block in this jungle.
They definitely know there's a ward
Dire's
somewhere.
middle
And then
tower
1
is
sentry
under
will deny them all.
Oh,
No, he
he
missed out.
didn't get the... Oh, he didn't get in range. So, okay, he has to use that.
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna put another one over here.
Let the Alchemist get the sentry. He actually gets gold from killing the sentry.
Yeah, he just calling bladed for like 30 gold.
Radiance online. Are they going to be able to take a good fight like the previous game where when they had the Radiance, they took a good fight? Oh, it wasn't the Serenity game, it was the previous series.
I think it was LGD Somnus playing the Alchemist then.
Let's see if Serenity can abuse this Radiance timing that they have here. Does Tiny have Blink? Yes, he has. Blink, Radiance. I mean, that's pretty much it. They should be able to take a fight.
Making a gank into the jungle here, but Xingqiu too fast. He just runs away. And like you said, Serenity with the rest of the team smoked up, Blink, Tiny gonna be leading the way. Unfortunately, this is gonna be a pretty big giveaway. Four creeps running into the tier 1 tower. The tier 1 tower is gonna just go down.
Dire's
All right.
middle tower
That's a
has fallen.
big tell.
Yeah.
Something is up.
They are still diving deep though. They will find the PL Blink Avatars. Toss, Avalanche, and the Chainsaw not gonna be good enough. He jaunts.
Yep.
Raven's out of there. Meanwhile, top lane,
This is
another
the
gank.
weakness of the Lich ET, but Kuku is gonna get burned to death by the Radiance.
No, he just runs away. He's fine.
Oh dear, that is a lot of time wasted by 4 heroes from Serenity.
And they lost a tier 1 for that. So it's just
Oh no, the stacks being stolen. Armel.
nicely done.
Oh dear. Disaster after disaster for Serenity. They have to make a move work right now, even though they have the Radiance, but everyone else is not in good shape in terms of network. Look at ZZG's network. He's been moving around so much trying to, make space for the Elk. His own network has suffered a lot because of that.
And even though that the Alchemist has the Radiance finish, it doesn't feel like he could accelerate his farm. He has just really nowhere to farm. The sentries...
No space.
Yeah. Sentries just kind of... Look at that. There's another sentry on this jungle. They're just obliterating the jungle.
They just block all the camps.
Yeah. They literally did.
1, 2, 3 sentries previously used to block, and there's the Observer blocking the Ancients. And Bounty Rune, he's pinging. I need the Bounty Runes, the gold.
He will get it. Arrow flying in.
Dire's middle tower.
Well, there's a big fight here for the Bounty Rune. Tim's activating the Song of Siren. Unfortunately, he will get stunned up.
He
Song is
steals
about
the
to
Bounty
end.
Rune. He
Ah,
gets
it's
the
fine.
Bounty Rune, secures his own one, so 3 runes to TNC.
All right.
That's a huge deal against the Alchemist.
True. Blink Blink Avatos here for Templar Assassin. Armel looking pretty healthy right now, but the Glick Clap and the stun. Nice swap here from the Cuckoo. Unfortunately, still into the range of the AoE and just got brought down. Double kill here for Serenity.
All important kills for them to try to claw their ways back into this game. Oh, Gyro has a lot of catching up to do. He needs someone to buy him an Aghanim's. And he needs a lot of stacks, lanes to farm.
Fortunately, Xingqiu has pretty busy buying stuff for himself right now, working on a Manta style. But his farm is kind of accelerated. He is quite ahead. When can Raven start fighting? After his Diffuser Blade?
Yeah, definitely. He has it in 100. So once he has it, he should be running at the Elk all the time. They have to limit the space. Elk has been getting a lot this last 2 minutes.
Smoke's gonna be used here as TNC
Radiant's
hero.
bottom tower
Armel has
is under
Blink
attack.
and Desolator finished. So whoever they find, they will kill. A lot of divisions has already been dewarded, so TNC would like to.
Just look at the map, man.
Yeah.
My God.
This game has been a hard-fought vision kind of game. All right, kind of a very standard warding spot. ZZZ, no. Oh, he gets found out here, and Armel just reshots him. But Armel might be in a little bit of trouble. They don't want to go at him, though. Raven doing a very good job protecting his other core. Mana burning on ZYD. On the back line, I heard Alchemist. He just stunned himself. Can they actually make a play here? Avatos is going to be there. Clap's going to be there as well. No, Ensnare is going to cancel that initiation. It's going to be ZYD losing all of the mana. Earthsplitter being carelessly thrown out. Hits absolutely nobody. Serenity moving forward. Got to be very careful as Armel does a bunch of damage.
CQ is very, very strong. He just
it's-
finished his Manta stuff.
All right, it's
Manta
gonna
stuff
run-
Radiance, 17 minutes. That is not something to be underestimated.
Meanwhile, Sam H taking the time to push in the mid lane a little bit.
Despite all the troubles, it's so nice to look at Serenity's warding. Like I mentioned earlier, defensive wards when you're losing, so you need to cover the choke points. And they managed to draw a line, split the map in half. So there's still a lot of information given for his team where to farm the jungles.
And they're also doubling up on the Observer and Sentry. You're playing against Moonlight Shadow, so always a decent idea to double ward a choke.
But because of that, our friend Lich does not have boots yet. Oh, he just
got boots. 18-minute boots. That's you know, that's the life.
That is indeed the life of a Lich. Quietly waiting in the corner, hoping someday Xingqiu would buy him an Aghanim's somewhere down the future. Pondering.
Except, you know, he's like the fourth son in a very big family, you know, just...
Okay, come on. I'll give Lich Aghanim's over Elder Titan.
Alright, hold that thought here. PYW is gonna die here, but Xingqiu wants to fight. Manta Radiant, like you mentioned, very early. He's got to be very careful not to get controlled, though, by the Vengeful Spirit. ZYD refreshing that Blink Dagger, has it up in a couple of seconds. Xingqiu, the song, is he gonna
cancel?
cancel? Oh, he did it a little bit too late. And as a result, he gets absolutely punished and baits his team a little bit as well. Xingqiu, another stun coming through. He should be able to lob it out still. Cuckoo, nice toss forward. That's going to be yet another kill. They pop the drums, and ZZZ's on the chase. Raven should be absolutely fine. And he'll...
Nice attempt though, still. He almost got it. Not the easiest, but as a result, Serenity takes full advantage of that, killing the two supports of TNC. However, they weren't able to find the wards. There's still pretty good vision here for TNC, but the vision won't be useful if you can't really invade and kill them.
Yeah, they've tried multiple times now to invade, but just hard to fight into that shrine area.
Yeah, and Alchemist is very strong.
But you're going to try to kill him here. Moonlight Shadow. Armel is in position.
Cancel the blink. Okay.
Nicely done. Manta style. Yeah, there you go. That should be enough. Whoa, missing the Mel Strike here.
He is very, very
Xingqiu
tanky.
running away.
Oh my God.
The stun's going to hit. He just walks out of there.
He is Gucci. He is fine.
The
And
Mel Strike
runes,
missing.
They are going to get the 3 runes. Oh dear. Oh dear.
All right, that is unfortunate. Tims runs right into PYW. Nice stun.
Oh, the jukes.
He needs to TP out. And he does. No song to cancel that TP. I gotta say, this game is really turning in the favor of Serenity. The last
Slowly.
couple of minutes.
Yep, slowly. They still have issues. ZZ is really, really down in net worth. They have to keep doing what they're doing. Create space for him to farm, catch up, Tiny has to find any pickups they can, and drag the game to the point where the Aghanim's start coming out for the gyro, the Lich, the ET, which will be some time in the
CYD
future.
smoked up with this team. Cuckoo will break the smoke and likely pay.
Which is fine for TNC.
Yeah, good look for TNC, having the position 5 to tank that one.
And now it is XCJ's chance to invade the enemy jungle, place wards, to D-ward. He's been doing it on his side of the map for so long the whole game.
Tower going down. Naga trying to cut the waves.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
As Raven taking some farm from the enemy jungle as well. TNC very on point in terms of taking resources out of the Serenity jungle, but I'm not sure if it's enough.
They're still doing a good job with keeping up with the PL and TA. They are gonna have to farm their BKBs on the TA. BKB on TA and BKB on the Mirana is very important for them.
So we're gonna see Shiva Octarine, it seems like. No, actually just a plate mail into Octarine. Into the Roshan pit we go.
Song is up.
Yeah, very dangerous to do it against
But
Song.
it's level 1 Song still. Not sure. I think it's still quite risky. What do they see? They have a ward here.
Is this a bait though? Maybe they're just using Roshan to bait. And it's gonna be Raven getting caught. Song the Siren has to disengage, but the AoE magic damage, the clap, the stun, everything's there. Chain Frost and Earth Splitter flying out. Raven's nice. Disjoint, he will survive. Or will he? They are chasing him. Raven, run,
Hood,
my friend.
Hood saving lives.
Okay, Hood does save life, but the rest of the team, though, not looking too good. And back they go. Meanwhile, Samage will take down a tier 2, and also Armel pushing into the mid tier 2.
Yep, AT one of the better heroes to deal with the Song, because you can use your Stomp from far range, out of the range of the Naga's level 1 and level 2 Song. So allowing him to get a Stomp there, almost killing the PL.
They really threw everything onto Raven. Unfortunately, there wasn't a target for Chain Frost to bounce onto. If there were, maybe they would have had a better chance killing him.
So Serenity is starting to get deep wards down into TNC's area of the map. They are trying really hard to contest this first Roshan of the game. Alchemist wants to get his hands on that to prevent the TA from, using it. Because the next timing will be if they get the BKB on TA and the Aegis on TA, they will be in position to siege.
Gonna be harder to siege against Serenity though. You're looking into Acid Spray, Flat Cannon, Frost Armor.
They have to try though. Like trading farm with the Elk now is not gonna do good if they just sit back on farm. They have to continuously pressure.
Dire are scanning.
Really like the item choice here from Naga Siren. The pipe is gonna cut down a lot of Serenity's mid-game damage.
Radiance as well.
Yeah. Not sure whether he had it when PL was being gone on just now.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so probably that's one of the reasons why Raven survived.
Like both teams are just like really, really content in farming at the moment. They feel like they need a lot more items to be able to fight, rightfully so. And Sam H is not getting a BKB yet. He is going to complete his Mjolnir, which is going to give them a lot more power, a lot more damage. But he still dies very easily, so just any stun from the Tiny or the ET or the Alk is just going to die. But Roshan seems to...
And they're going to try to steal it, but...
Seems to be down.
Here comes a clap. It's going to hit it very low, but looks like nice disjoint here by Raven. We'll just kick the Aegis. Arrow. Gonna hit on ZYW. Kind of just snuck the Roche under the noses of Serenity. Very nicely done by TNC. And I do believe that's a finished BKB for...
Yep, time to go.
Yeah.
TS BKB.
And that's the exact timing you were mentioning, right? Aegis plus BKB. It was Aegis on Raven instead, though.
Yeah, he has his Manta too. This is the time.
A
This
big power spike.
Yeah, go time. This is definitely go time for them. They finished the Mjolnir, they finished the Manta, he has BKB on TA. It's time to go. They just need to shove out the lanes, keep the lanes out, siege the base.
It really feels like one of the TNC hero would like to have a breach of travel to deal with Xingqiu.
Radiant's top tower is
Nobody
under
can really
attack.
buy it now though. I feel like there's a lot of items, more important items they need to purchase. It's hard to spend the extra gold on boost of travel right now for their cause. Maybe Naga can dedicate more time to trying to shove out the lanes with illusions and Riptide.
Radiant's
that's
top
about it.
tower is under attack.
Fortunately, it seems like TNC's, without the BOTs, having a lot of trouble keeping all their lanes shoved. Serenity is going to get yet another tier 1 tower.
Radiant's top tower is fallen.
I guess this is what you could do, using the traps
Dire's
on one
middle
lane.
tower is under attack.
And just create a line of traps and eventually just push it.
Yep, that's a good solution.
Yeah.
We saw that from Fnatic previously. ABAT using the traps really well to shove out lanes, control quick equilibrium. Gives them a lot of map control.
Radiant's bottom
Uh-oh. QIW. Raven looking for that Phantom Rush, but don't want to chase into the trees.
Yeah, but the Alchemist is very strong right now. He just got his 20 talent. He has the Octarine. I think Serenity can just fight into this Aegis if they can get a good initiation.
Bottom side Song. And it's going to be a setup on ZYD. Nicely done. Canceling the Song. Not exactly the easiest timing. But of course for these pros,
You are
it
kitty
is.
litter.
They still want to kill the Alchemist if possible. I think Serenity should still be trying to look for a fight with Song down. Like this Alchemist is actually so strong right now. They don't have a vessel as well to try and kill him, so all they have is to try and lock him down, chain stun and do damage. But he has so much survivability, and especially with the talent, the damage from Unstable Concussion and the Octarine Core means he drains a lot of damage, a lot of health from throwing his stuns, and on top of things he has the Radiance.
So
And
he's a-
Assault Curious almost completed.
Yeah.
This guy is just going to be so hard to bring down.
and then after that, it's Aghanim Scepter time, right?
Yep. Aghanim Scepter for the Gyro, the
Psych
Lich.
on there first, yeah.
And for TNC, what's the next big item? Heart, I guess PR Heart. I still feel like BKB on Sam H is very, very crucial. He needs the BKB so he can output damage in team fights.
He's working on it. More than halfway there. It does feel a little bit concerning for TNC though. They just finished multiple huge items. They just got Aegis.
But they don't feel comfortable in taking
Yeah.
it. When you click on the Elk, you're like, maybe not yet.
Yeah.
Or maybe there is going to be a fight.
Aegis is available on Raven.
They need to wait out the Chemical Rage.
Big fight going on in the south of the fight here. Defensive swap coming out here. Tims has Song. No, Song is already used. And now it's Xingqiu chasing them down. The Radiance doing quite a bit of damage. Don't think he has vision or anything. He will have to stun himself. Raven in the trees. And he will get stunned up, but they have no vision. And he's fine. Meanwhile, Armel pushing in mid, Sam H pushing in bottom. So the split pushing really keeping TNC in this game.
Dire's middle tower is under
He has no
attack.
TP, so he might be stuck here for some time though. That's gonna give Serenity like maybe a minute or two to shuffle the lanes, maybe get in position for offensive play. But like you mentioned earlier, the TA traps are gonna make it annoying. They have a lot of traps middle lane. He already used all his traps in the bottom lane, so it's just middle and top.
Armel trying to set up something. It's a trap! Or is it? Here comes Xingqiu. He has to use his BKB.
He can't fight him. He has to run.
Yeah, force staff. Aegis gets claim here, and Xingqiu says, I'm gonna chase. I'm fast. Okay, back the hill he goes.
he has egged himself. This guy is just.
I mean, every time you look at him, he has a new item. So.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures.
And they have only taken 2 towers from TNC so far.
Radiant's bottom tower.
All right, Axe purchased. Oh, Zinky just doesn't care, dude. Is he having too much of a Superman syndrome, or is he actually that
Oh,
strong?
he is actually that strong with ice
Alright.
armor.
Cuckoo
Don't
gonna
forget
get
that.
stunned up. Blink forward. He's the one-man army.
Oh my god. Don't forget the ice armor. We must not forget the ice armor.
Yeah, sure. All
And
right.
who did he give it to?
Side gunner.
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh dear. How is PR gonna be able? When is PR gonna be able to fight? He needs heart. Then he's gonna have to buy maybe Abyssal, Butterfly.
Uh-oh. Stun's gonna be there. Armel, shh. I mean, he has meld.
He has another stuff.
Okay, there's another
What
stun.
is this cooldown, man?
Run, Armel. Moonlight Shadow, keeping him.
Dire's middle
Okay,
tower
time
is
for a
under
gem for the moonlight. The traps.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Again, good split pushing by TNC. But what is their game plan for this Alchemist?
But I feel like they can't fight, you know, that's the thing. They can't fight the alchemist now, but like farming also feels like
It's like a lose-lose situation.
uncertain because there's still a Gyro to back. Gyro and Tiny are both going to be able to back this alchemist stuff, but at the same time, if you fight him now, you lose, the game becomes worse.
Yep.
They just lost their ages. I'm not sure though, I'm not sure when they can fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
PR
attack.
seems like he needs a lot more time. He needs 1 to 2 more items.
Zinky gets a free tier 2 tower and a glyph. Holding on to his Manta Tower right now.
Is under attack.
The rest of his team joining him
Dire's middle
as
tower
he
is
invades the
under
jungle.
attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
With this victory, if Serenity wins, they're gonna kind of propel themselves to the 3rd or even the 2nd spot in Group B. Very important games for both of these
Dire
teams.
are scanning.
Where is the gem? They need a gem soon. Lich has to buy it. Maybe not.
ZYD has a gem.
Oh, he already has the gem.
I like him holding it. He's an initiator.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, there's 2 Assault Curious by there. The Tiny also has one.
Okay.
Radiant's middle tower
Man.
Oh, it
has
just doesn't
fallen.
feel like they can fight. His Alk is just running them over. And with the Radiance, it's also a decent counter. Radiance and Acid to the Illusions. And they have a Maelstrom on Gyro with the Side Gunner, so he's going to be able to clear the Illusions out too.
Looks like he's interested in getting Abyssal Blade. Tired of not being able to kill these elusive heroes.
Yep, that's nice.
All right, we're going to see a fight happening on the mid lane here. The creep that he was trying to TP and got killed. It's going to be PYW going down. ZYD also getting absolutely shredded. TNC finds 3 quick one. They can't go into Roche. Unfortunately, it
Could
has
have
not
glyph
spawned yet.
for the creep.
They could have.
They had
Dire's
Glyph,
middle
but
tower is
something that
under
you don't think too often during the fly. They have no buybacks on any of the heroes. Lich is dead.
Yeah,
Lich
this could
is
be
the-
bad.
Ice armor is the most important thing for the tower.
Uh-oh. All right, ZQ goes on the front line. He doesn't have his ultimate for 10 more seconds.
Yep, tower's gonna take a lot of damage. That Glyph.
Power might even go down here. No glyph used just yet, Raven. Walking away, don't want to take too much tower damage.
Should be able to save the tower. Lich is up. Lich is up.
Call down just to clear up the creep wave. Raven sending more illusions onto the tier 3. Tier 3 gonna go down. Shrines are now exposed. And now, here we go. Zinky's jumping right in for Armel. Armel, Song is gonna save him from now. Ensnare, gonna keep ZZZ in place. On the backline, looks like a stun, and Acid Spray has killed out Cuckoo. The rest of TNC retreating very
Armel.
quickly. Armel will have to pop the BKB. He stops for the rune, and he bashes. No basher just yet.
Jeez.
He's fine.
They are trying to. So, their game plan is they are trying to make Naga a call. He's gonna try and buy Radiance.
Okay.
But Radiance, Naga, can he. I'm not sure though. It feels like it's gonna take a long time. And even if he gets to that point, like Alchemist, Gyro, these are heroes that can push out the lanes and deal with the speed push very fine. But at the same time, I'm not able to think of any other answers.
Yeah, I don't know if the Radiance will even come online. It feels like Serenity, if they get its Aegis or Cheese, they will just win the game.
No Song. Song's still on cooldown, but TNC does not want to give this up.
Moonlight Shadow, Xingqiu moving forward. If he stuns himself, that could be bad. Nope, it's going to be ZZZ grabbing the Aegis. And now this Gyro was in Strug City for a long time, but ever since the gift of Aghanim's Scepter, he's kind of a big deal now. Double damage on the bottom side. Gyro could pick that one up. What do you think Xingqiu is going to drop for his Basher?
A Blink. Or just play without boost. You need to Blink Abyssal.
Yeah, Blink Abyssal is really nice.
I think that would be a good option. The Blink is way too valuable because of the way he has this kind of talents with the stun. He fights so well with it. And TNC is going to attempt a smoke here. They're coming in with the PL and the TA, but guess who they are going to fight? This guy is just...
Alright, nice. He tried. Oh, he drops the Octarine. Very interesting.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tims?
I think it's just, if he fights, he's going to have it for sure in the inventory. The boots are definitely going to be the thing that he drops.
So Tims continue just to play utility, goes for a Crimson Guard. So no Radiance.
They understand that they have to, if they want to win, they have to win. Win a fight now. They can't afford to go with the Radiance.
Can they win a fight now?
I'm not very sure, but they have to try.
I mean, we saw earlier.
Song Arrow, try to, eliminate one
They
hero.
have a lot of damage. ZZZ just runs right in.
Where is the gem? I thought they have a gem. Huh?
Tiny did that earlier. Lich immediately did. He did drop his Chain Frost though, doing quite a bit of bouncing damage. Tims, nice force that back out. He dies before he could actually cast the song. Armel has to use his BKB. He's on the run, but the side gunner and the right click just doing so much damage. Armel BKB about to end. Cuckoo will swap him out. A suicidal swap at that. And Armel will retreat to his base. Meanwhile, on the back line though, it's gonna be Raven getting caught out. Why is he there by himself without his team? He just goes down. Oh no, TNC just falling apart now. They lose 3. 2 of them has buyback, but they really don't want to use it here.
Oh boy. They are going to have to use it. Otherwise, how are they going to defend? They have to buy back on here.
Yeah, buyback here from PL. Tims won't use his, obviously. A couple seconds and he'll be back up. Here on the front line, takes down the Raxus very quickly. The Ray boss.
Yes, Arcane Rune. Come on. That's permanent ultimate.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle.
Forward will cancel his TP, and now blinking at Xingqiu. Avatos is going to be their song, trying to keep Armel alive. He's fine for now. The base, unfortunately, not so much. Swapping back into the tier 4. All right, Tiny in a lot of trouble. He consumes the cheese. CYD still losing a lot of that health. Cuckoo being gone on the back line. They will take down the Tiny. Not too bad here. And ZZZ on the front line taking quite a bit of damage from Sam H as well. Jam hits the deck. Aegis consume as well. Can TNC make a very important hold? Armel on the front line activates the BKB. ZZZ doing a lot more damage back. Armel. BKB is protecting him. Trying to fight Raven, actually can't even hit him. And now the Abyssal Blade controls him. Raven needs to jaunt away. He will. Can they kill him a second time? It's going to be ZZZ dropping low. A couple more right clicks. Yes, they can take down the Gyrocopter. So far, they're holding. And now moving forward, they're going to try to take down PYW. Couple more hits is necessary, but he's missing. He's missing. And now the TP out. He will not make it home. TNC holds. They will lose that first lane of Rax. And after multiple buyback, they won't lose anymore.
Yeah, a bit of overextension there by Serenity, trying to push their advantage too far. But they did, however, get out with the Elk, which is the biggest hero on their side. So he should be able to make sure the lanes are pushed out, so TNC can't really force too much with this. Oh, he's going to even be able to pick up one of the bounty runes.
Armel too afraid to go challenge.
420 gold for that bounty run.
Unfortunately for TNC, even though they won that team fight and they held, they couldn't actually get any objectives off of that. No Roche, no outer towers.
Just farming time. They have to finish more items. They don't have enough damage.
It seems like SamH is starting to reach a critical mass, but he still needs like one or two more.
MKB, they need MKB.
Yeah.
He needs to buy MKB. The evasion is so annoying. Oh, the Alchemist took the regeneration talent. So he has a lot of regen
Okay.
during the ulti form. It makes it very difficult to kill him if they don't have the Spirit Vessel.
Okay, Xingqiu swaps out the Mantis out for now. Looks like Serenity is...
Who is getting the axe?
Do you want the disarm or the lich? The chain
Lich,
frost.
so I think the Lich.
Alright. That is going to be endless chain frost. As long as it doesn't, you know, jump onto PL as he's double gangering away.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
And this guy is a dedicated warder. They drop the gem and he has like 10 centuries after that.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
It will be interesting to see how much ward he bought in this game, because earlier there was a whole de-warding battle in his jungle as well. It'll be interesting to see if ZZZ will save her buyback.
Yep. We are past 40 minutes, so double runes. Very
Okay.
important to control the power runes right now. The illusion rune,
Radiant
double
are
damage rune could easily turn a tide of battle.
Oh. Raven. In a very precarious spot up on the top. Teleport scroll cooldown for about 10 more seconds. Tims will port home. How do they know?
Oh no.
How do they know? Raven gonna get started on. There's Moonlight Shadow. He's gonna just port home. Oh, that's gonna be tough. He gets yielded up in the air, and Raven's gonna get caught. Raven dead. 90-second, no buyback, but split push coming out from Tims.
There's a creep wave in middle lane.
Yeah. It looks like they're gonna just take a tier 2 off of this. It might seem like Raven won't need a buyback.
I don't think they can take the tier 2.
Radiant's
They cleared the
top
creep wave
shrine is
behind.
under attack.
So they're gonna just run down middle, I
I
guess.
think they should run down middle, yeah. Go for bottom lane. Run down mid, try to pressure bot.
All right, Tim's already cutting bottom as we speak. Here we go. Serenity looking to get that second lane of Rax.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
CYD
attack.
starting things up. Glyph available here. Not going to get used just yet. Song set up. No buyback.
Where's the follow-up?
Arrow, it's going to hit on only PW, and now they're going to blow him up very quickly. Armel outputting quite a bit of damage here. They will lose Cuckoo. They took down ZZZ, though. SamH doing quite a bit of damage. Big stun coming in here on Armel. Everybody zoned back into the fountain. And meanwhile, they will take down that Rax. No, they glyph and keep it alive for a little bit longer. Naga Siren is out. SamH dealing with all of these illusions. Arrow coming in, not gonna hit anything. Armel in a lot of trouble. He does not have the BKB combination coming in from the Tiny. He will go down. SamH will take down Tiny as well. But who is gonna take down this Alchemist? Still strong, fast, and powerful. Oh, here comes Raven though. Can he actually deal with this and protect his base? Xingqiu's on the run. Who does he want? He wants the Alchemist, but he's way too fast. He's just straight up TPing. Yeah, he's cool.
What a game. What a game. They managed to get the melee racks, but they did lose the Gyro and the Tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 corals.
Roshan is spawning. If TNC could get Aegis off of this and put it on, let's say, Raven, they might give himself a pretty good chance.
They're starting to have enough
Ooh,
damage.
they're going to fight into Xingqiu here. Stun coming out. They're doing a lot of damage. Half HP gone already, but the stun's going to be there. They're going to swap him back in. They will get the kill on the Alchemist. Godlike streak on SamH. Ooh, if they could force a buyback as well.
Yep, that would be huge for them, and they're starting to gather enough damage on their heroes to kill them.
Critical mass reach. Talked about Samage needing the output damage. He has that MKB now working towards a butterfly. This could be one of the more miraculous comeback victories. We've seen TNC do it earlier in this tournament as well.
He has not died once yet so far.
Really? 9-0 and 11. Okay. And I think that was the first death
I think if he gets
for
Alchemist.
Alchemist.
Oh, Alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Dire's
If he gets the
top tower
butterfly,
is under attack.
this
This game can turn.
yeah definitely can turn. I think the Alchemist maybe needs to
Dire's top shrine.
get another. What can he buy though that can change the game?
Alchemist.
Yeah. Because he can still swap out one of his items later during fights.
BKB maybe?
Shadows take
Maybe.
us.
But he's dying to the physical though. Not sure. Maybe Shivas. Like the right clicks are starting to hurt on him now. They don't really have a Shivas yet. Roche is up. It's the third one with a refresher shot. Very important. Alchemist is 20 seconds. They want to force his buyback.
They're gonna just go in super fast. Buyback or no buyback. Look at that. TNC will give Aegis to Raven.
Yeah, this Blood Torn. So someone has to buy a Lotus up.
Shadows take us.
Okay, maybe no one can buy it now. It's going to be either the ET or the Lich if they want to buy it, but I don't think they can afford it.
By the way, refresher shard on Tim's. Armel getting initiated on. My goodness, look at that damage. He will have a rocket flying his way as well. So double song, double pipe. You technically refresh that Crimson.
Oh, he bought a BKB. He swapped his Blink.
Okay, so he did go for the BKB, yeah.
Not sure how much it would do for him, but it's definitely going to allow him to right-click more, and to move away from the stuns, and remove the Ensnare if the Ensnare is already on him.
So quite far away for Cuckoo's level 25, which is the Magic Missile spell immunity piercing. But looks like this game might go on for a little bit longer.
Yep, TNC has already reached a point where they are starting to have enough damage.
Yeah.
More than enough damage to kill the cause of Serenity.
And Tim's is about to finish Scythe too. So now they have a lot of ways to deal with Alchemist.
Yeah, and the Ensnare cooldown as well is gonna give them a lot more tools to kite them during BKB. Serenity has starting to, you know, hit to a brick wall from TNC right now. They have to be much more careful, whereas TNC, what they have to do right now is make sure they have buybacks. They have buyback on TS buyback.
Pretty much everyone has buyback. Raven doesn't, but he has an Aegis, so.
Radiant are scattered.
TNC wants to take a fight outside their base.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Position advantage-wise, Serenity's got the high ground, but PYW is going to get found right in the beginning. They don't initiate on him, and here comes Xingqiu popping the BKB, blocking the arrow. He doesn't have vision, though. Now he's going to get surrounded. BKB is about to end, and it's going to be a huge Avatar's combination into a call down. ZZZ on the front line. Armel losing a ton of his HP. Rocket chasing on Armel. Song number 1's used by Tim's, and Tim's going to just Song still keeping him alive. Now on the backside of the fight, it's going to be Xingqiu just right-clicking down that bench very easily. They're clumped up, they're grouped up, keeping everyone safe for now. Buyback on Tiny being used. Rocket chasing on Armel, but Armel should be able to get back into base just fine. I say that though. All right, force zap to the high ground. All right, blinks out. Buyback not available on Cuckoo. Serenity breaching the high ground. They will take that last lane of range racks.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
And top lane will be the last set of racks here for TNC. They need to hold here. Raven charging forward. Xingqiu BKB is in the backpack. No BKB. Arrow. Gonna clip you on ZZZ,
Gyro.
and they got Gyro. No! The sun's gonna be there. Samage from the woods. They actually get the 1 kill, and now it's gonna be Armel taking quite a bit of damage. Xingqiu lobbing out that stun, still standing strong. His ultimate running. The regen is very, very powerful. PYW lands a big stun. It's gonna be Samage on the left side, activating the BKB. Man fight. He popped the cheese, and he actually just got critted to death. He will buy back right now. ZZ on the middle of everything. Where's the Alchemist? Alchemist.
He has
still
no
looking good.
rage yet. 5 seconds.
5 seconds for Rage. He will have it back, and Raven dropping very, very low. He has the Aegis. He will die and trigger that Aegis Immortal, and he is going to respawn into the surrounding of everything. Raven will jaunt away. His teammates are coming back. Again, Samage from the woods, dealing a ton of damage.
The Chain Frost, the Aghanims.
It is bouncing left and right, doing quite a bit of damage. Raven, again, just suffering from that Chain Frost. It's still bouncing. Raven gets stunned by the Alchemist. Raven's gonna go down. He does. No. That's actually out. Excuse me. The TA. TA goes down without buyback. Raven still okay, still alive. But unfortunately, the Raxus, nobody was protecting the Raxus, and that's Mega Creeps.
That is indeed Mega Creeps. But Serenity did have to use a tiny buyback, so Tiny has no buyback. Alchemist went down, but he didn't have to use buybacks. But job accomplished for Team Serenity here. But TNC, they definitely have the heroes to defend Mega Crypts. They can easily hold here. Serenity still needs to make another push to try and end the game.
TNC, the best they could hope for is an Alchemist buyback and killing him again. But that is a...
They should get Vlads now on one of the supports. Oh, already has it. He already has it. Okay. Cuckoo has that taken care of.
Alright, TNC. Are they going to keep pressing forward?
Yeah, they have to try and force the buyback if they can on the Alch. But at the same time, TA is no... He died back just now, so yeah, probably not too risky.
Yeah, unfortunately, Samage also had to gone for Satanic to survive, but just died to a huge crit. I think somebody crit him for like close to 1,000, I want to say. His HP bar just went away. Samage just looking to defend the base. And unfortunately, TNC can't force out that buyback.
They have to try and get Butterfly on this Mirana.
Yeah.
That would be huge. There's no one can... I don't think anyone can have extra slots for the MKB. Alchemist is not going to buy an MKB now. So, but if they could get it, that would be a big item.
I mean, I guess technically the Gyrocopter could get slot for MKB.
Raven has Butterfly now. Yeah, Gyro has a slot. Gyro still has a slot. This could be something that they have to, see and adjust their items. Alchemist is buying another axe, so I guess ET is getting one.
I mean, that's the last one, right?
I mean, you can technically give it to Tiny, but Tiny doesn't get anything, just the stats.
He wants to fight Raven on the front line. Does not want to initiate on the Tiny. And back they go. TNC needs to push out the waves.
Buying sentries, buying eggs. I mean, he can still buy the eggs for himself, moonshot for his team. Actually, still a lot to buy.
All right. I mean, right now the disarm is actually huge.
Yep, and if he can get level 25 with the cooldown reduction on the Earth Splitter, that is actually huge for him.
It's going to be a very exciting finish. Again, TNC really needs this win to stay on the winner side of the group stage. And so does Serenity.
Serenity are going to have to be very careful. They don't have buybacks on Tiny. They don't have buybacks on Gyro.
Dropping wards as they smoke forward. Moonlight Shadow covering the...
If they kill Gyro or Tiny right away, they could put themselves in a really good position.
They see Alchemist. They see Lich, boom! Immediately blown up, but... Don't know if that's really the target they want. Because right now, if you're Serenity, you could just back up and wait. There's no...
Control the runes, the power runes.
Yeah, and there's pressure up in the top side of the map.
Okay, he stole the Alchemist runes, the illusion rune. Gets the arcane rune. I guess they're just gonna wait for Roche, wait for the buyback to come up, cooldown, and then siege. They are in no hurry.
The bounty runes coming up in 30 seconds. Pointing that out because bounty runes are worth an absurd amount of money at this point in the game.
Yeah, there's the Alchemist, of course.
Yeah.
That guy's gonna.
Well, even for TNC, like it's.
TNC, they need to find a pick on the Gyro or the Tiny. These are the two heroes that has no buyback.
CYD's right there, and PYW is also right there. They have no detection. It's going to be somebody getting hexed. That's Gyrocopter. Immediately dead. 2 minutes without buyback.
Oh, Tiny's dead too.
Tiny's dead as well. He also doesn't have buyback. PYW trying to ghost and stun. Earth Splitter's going to fly out. He will also eventually die. Oh my god, has TNC done it? 3 kills.
Quick wave.
Yeah, where's the creep wave?
Middle one. They have to push the middle one.
Okay. Also, Alchemist.
What is Xingqiu going to do here to keep his team in the game? 100 seconds. He has to buy time for 100 seconds.
I guess he could just like creep skip. No, he's gonna just pour home. Uh-oh. Here comes TNC. Is it Rax or Throne? 80 seconds.
They can definitely throw. Like,
Okay.
there's enough damage.
All right, here we go.
ET has buyback.
Thrones the play. Looks like Armel will stay behind. He does have Breach of Travel, but critically, he also has a Desolator. That would go in a long way throning.
Oh, Lich Armor. Oh my god, they have Lich Armor on the buildings.
All right, buyback will come out from PYW. Can they actually go high ground into this Elder Titan? All right, Elder Titan stomp. Not gonna come out just yet. Okay, Xingqiu coming in. It actually stuns both. The stun will continue, but Xingqiu, nice defensive swap here. And Xingqiu, look at his HP. It's dropping so fast. Chain Frost, though, bouncing left and right. They got him. They got the Alchemist. He has buyback. That Chain Frost still going. It is an endless plight of Chain Frost. TNC needs to disengage. Finally, the Chain Frost ends. And now the siege continues. TNC regrouping themselves a little bit. Moonlight Shadow the base still looking pretty good. No creep wave pushing in from either side. Raven charging forward. They will get the first lane of Rax. Second. No. Are they going to drone or are they going to get the second lane? There's seems to be unsure. Okay, finally they will get the second lane of Rax. 20-second to Alchemist. Sorry, 20-second to Tiny as well as Gyrocopter. Glyph will come out here to buy themselves some time. Will TNC back off or will they continue? Raven wants to back off. The rest of the range hero will take down the melee and then the range.
Song TP. They have to get out.
The base now starting to become under siege. Everyone will make it home just fine. Off 3 pickoff, they got 2 lanes of Rax. This game is not over yet.
Roshan. Okay, Serenity is going to look to Roshan. Can TNC actually contest the Rosh?
They need to push out all the waves. Bases.
They have to be able. They have to contest the Rosh. If they give away, maybe they can still. I think they can still fight if. I
don't think they'll make it there in time.
Yeah,
They'll kill it too fast.
maybe not. Maybe they don't have to do it. They just need to turtle in the base, make sure they don't die. Save for buybacks. They can't get on time. They can't get here on time. Too fast.
In your opinion, should Samage just get Butterfly now or stay for buyback?
Save buyback.
Okay.
Save buyback for sure.
Okay, they got the Aegis. Gonna fight Raven. Thinking about going right in. DYD standing on the front line. Are they gonna Song initiate is the question. Tim's just moving forward. Arrow flying out. Xingqiu charging in against both the supports here. Nice defensive force up. That BKB is about to end. Cuckoo gonna give vision. He needs to force himself up to the high ground. Leaping in is Samage. They want the Gyro. Gyro immediately dead again. No buyback. On the back line, this Raven PO is just going up. Chain Frost though again. Bounding endlessly. Chain Frost still going to do a lot of work. Buybacks are coming out left and right. Chain Frost still bouncing.
Oh, good. Chain
Okay,
Frost.
they got the arrow. Tim's gonna die here on the back line. He buys back as well. ZYD controlling Raven. Raven has a haste rune. He will just run away. Xingqiu will drop his nuke. Nice swap back in. Can they actually control it? Manta Style is going to get used. Xingqiu half HP. And Samage is right-clicking for so much damage. They will kill through his Aegis. And can they kill him through a second time? Surrounded by 4, arrow will hit, and he's dead! 2 minutes without buyback. Alchemist out of this game. Okay, Lich still running away, somehow surviving through this. I don't think they actually care about the Lich though. They're still hunting? Okay, alright. This Lich has bought themselves at least 10 to 15 seconds. Which is honestly pretty good for the Lich.
I think that's GG.
Alright.
They have no buybacks.
It's just a Tiny.
They can't clear the creep wave, and Tiny has buyback. Maybe he should have tried to suicide to clear the creeps. Like, what can he do even if he has his buyback now?
I don't know. That's for him to figure out. Raven, just too big, too strong.
Wait, does Gyro? Oh, Gyro's gonna be alive.
Okay, 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
I mean,
now, how are they gonna defend? There's no way.
I don't know, man. Raven just charging at the tier 4 now at this point. ZY3. He's suiciding. Oh, toss away. Okay. All right, he bought themselves about 5 seconds. He will buy back. Gyro's back in 5. Tier 4 is going down right now. All right, Rax, it's dropping fast. Swap back in. He's dead immediately. Gyro coming in. He activates a BKB, but the BKB's not even protecting him. And the throw is going down fast. TNC have done it. They made a comeback against a huge Alchemist.
What
That is a
game,
TNC
man.
mega creep victory. Holy shit.